Hi there, thank you for joining me on FernCrafts. I'm Christine, and if you're new to my channel, I welcome you. It's been a long time since I've had a chance to make a video, and it's just been really busy. My mom's back from her vacation. For those of you who have been watching, you'd know that the past few videos I've been doing were at my mom's place while I was watching her orchids or babysitting them. And so now she's back from vacation, and then we were also very busy with other family affairs, so I didn't really get a chance to do a video. So anyways, this week I have something nice to share. I'm just back from my own vacation, and I was out in Montreal, Quebec, here in Canada, and we were there for the week, and I had even before we left, I had just looked up what places there were that I could go and you know, look at some orchids and maybe get some. And it just so happened that we weren't too far away from one of the orchid greenhouses, so I did make a visit there. And I will not try to pronounce the name. It's in French, and my French is not very good, so I will put it up on the screen. It is a greenhouse that is open to the public, and we could just drop in to visit, purchase, walk around, and actually they let us walk around all of their greenhouses, you know, about 2 or 3 that they had. So we just walked around, and they have lots and lots of orchids. However, I was not able to take any pictures because they had they were a little strict on that. So anyways, that was just one thing. So from my vacation there, or from my visit there rather, I was able to pick up a few orchids, and not too many, just 4, but I wanted to share it with you guys. So let's see. Now I'll just take out the first one, and I probably put the names up on the screen because some of the labels are not very clear, so I have to decipher it and then put it up on the screen. Okay, so let me take out this first one. It's a little top heavy, and so they were nice enough to pack it for me, and I really apologize for the backlighting. It seems to be the case, but it's a little gloomy outside, but it's also very, very hot. So just to help it along, I've just had the drapes drawn, and so it makes it a little harder for you to see. But let me try here. Anyway, so this is a huge, gigantic plant, but the reason I got it was because it is scented, and now I will try to say this. It's a Brassia. It's a cross between the Rex and the Eternal Wind, and it's called Orchis, O-R-C-H-I-S. I'll put that up on the screen. So there. I'm not going to bother waiting to focus and all that, but it's not a very large plant in the sense of how many pseudobulbs it has. It's just this main pseudobulb, from which there are 1, 2, and 3 new growths. This one being an older growth, then the second one back there, and the newest down here. It has some good root activity on the bottom, and it's in very loose medium bark mix, or maybe small bark mix actually. So that was the first one. So let me find a spot for it and put this in here. There we go. Use this along here. Okay, so the second one, this is also scented, and actually the Brassia, I was told that it has a peppery smell, so I look forward to seeing that. And if any of you do have it, do let me know, because it's supposed to be scented, but it's a peppery smell, the smell of pepper. And I looked at the flower. They had a picture of the flowers, and it was really, really interesting. It had some curly leaves, not leaves, petals, and it is the Brassia Thompsonia or Thompsoniana. Okay, I'm really bad at saying these names, but you get the picture. So it requires Cattleya type light, and one thing that I noticed was that even for like all of the orchids that they had there, they were misting them very frequently, even while we were there. And it was a very fine mist, but it kept the air cool, as well as of course it's shaded, so the light wasn't very high, and they just had Vandas higher up, Cattleyas a little lower than the Vandas, but they were quite successful in blooming them. And I'm sure greenhouses have their tricks to get them to bloom and all of that, but it looked like it wasn't anything more than, you know, the light that they would probably receive at this window, and they probably would get a little more of it here. I'm not sure. Anyway, so I haven't had a chance to rebloom any of my Cattleyas as much. So this summer I have them outside, and I'll try to do a video on that as well, because I'm hoping that there is success story out of all of that. So let's see. It's only been a week or two, actually a week and a half, that I've had them outside, so I will do something sort of like an update. So that's the second one, and now on to the third one. Move that to the side and get this one out. Now this one here, I tried to stick with the orchids that, like, they had lots and lots of Psychopsis, Paphiopedilums, but I didn't go for those because I can grow them but not rebloom them very well. And even my Psychopsis are, I have the two, and that's good enough for me. So anyways, here we go. So this is the third one, and this is an Odontoglossum Alliance Miltonidium, and it's called Super Spot Everglades. And nothing much to look at the moment, but these are some back bulbs, and they are very firm, even though they look really ugly. They are very firm, and lots of new growth. So I have like 4 bulbs that have not bloomed as yet, or have not had spikes on them. So I looked at it and I thought, okay, that's promising. So, and I do have Odontoglossum, and I've been able to bloom it. So that was that. And I think I saw some roots poking up somewhere. Oh, there's one there. So it's something that is doable for me. And okay, so then here's the last one. I'm very careful because some of those orchids did not have labels on them, so I was very careful to make sure that I got them with the labels. Anyways, here we go, and this is the last one. Good foliage. Some of it has some spotting, and so I'm going to be keeping them separate for the time being. This one is a favorite of mine because I saw it a few times, and it's just been overly pricey for me to purchase. So I didn't take it. It was a Bellara, and my mom has this, I think. Bellara Tahoma Glacier, and it's a Brassia. So now I have my own, and it's a blooming size plant. All of them are, except for maybe this one here. I don't know if it's blooming size, but the others are. So I look forward to that. And as far as prices, I think here in Toronto I get better prices, but then again, maybe you don't always get the selection. So yeah, it was a little, it wasn't too far off. It was just a little more, maybe about $5 or so. And then the other thing was, if it was in spike, they had it for $10 more, or $15-20 more, just because of a spike. So I opted for the ones without spikes, because I think half the fun in growing these orchids is getting them to rebloom yourself, right? Like, I think that's the fun of it. Anyways, so that's my little update. It's 4 orchids that I've purchased, and I hope all of you are having fun growing your orchids. I've been a little lacking in activity on YouTube, but I'm hoping to get back, and I'm trying to get back into some sort of a routine where I will be doing updates on a regular basis. So for those who do return to watch these videos, I really appreciate your support. And any new viewers, stay tuned. There'll be lots more videos like this. And I usually do like updates on the videos that I've shown before. And I like to experiment with orchids that are not doing so well. So yeah, it's all part of the fun, I guess. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, enjoy your orchid.